inhaling more of my scent. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Was this man crazy? He must be if he could even utter such words. What will your wife think when she hears you were here, begging me not to go? I challenged. He stilled at the thought of Stacy, but only for a moment. I don't care about her, you know I don't love her, he said, looking into my eyes. He was being honest. Then why did you marry her? I had to. As future alpha, I'll do things I don't want for the betterment of the pack, my people. I scoffed at that. I glared at him. Thank you, Grayson. He seemed confused. For what? For leaving me when you did, for not standing by my side when I needed you most. Marrying you would have been the biggest mistake of my life, I said calmly. He was hurt and I enjoyed causing him pain. I hated causing you pain, but they told me to. It was a presentation of force and to show everyone that traitors would be punished no matter what status they hold. Do you honestly believe that my parents betrayed this pack? My question left him in silence. Like me, he didn't believe a word about the coup, but Grayson had no power to do anything, so I didn't blame him for what happened to my parents. However, I hated that he just went along with everyone and just forsaken me. We stared at each other for a long time. Don't leave, please, he repeated. Desperate this time. He wasn't going to let me go, so I kneed him in the balls, and as I expected, he let me go and touched the area in pain, almost crouching down. Goodbye, Grayson, have a happy life. You don't even know for sure if he's your mate. He growled. I didn't stop walking. I didn't look back as he screamed for me. It broke my heart to hear him cry for me like that, but he made his bed long ago, so he should lay in it. He hurt me more than anyone. His silence hurt more than any blows I received. His betrayal broke me more than the glares of contempt I received from the majority of the pack members. I was walking through the quiet night street until I reached home. I found Wyatt standing under the tree. He was waiting for me. You're crying, he whispered. I brought my fingers to my face, and indeed, it was wet. I hadn't realized I was crying. I was embarrassed that I cried for Grayson. No, it must be the cold, I said, but my voice sounded foreign to my ears. The Alpha King was in front of me in a flash. He cupped my face and said again, you were crying. I shook my head to deny it, forcing a smile on my lips. Who hurt you, Adira? He asked, his aura was ferocious. No one did. Then why are you crying? Just tell me who and I will punish the 80% of the pack members again? I cut him off rudely. I didn't like that he punished them. Not all were bad, okay. Most of them were terrible to me, but he shouldn't have done that. Wyatt froze and sniffed my hair. Took him long enough to catch his scent on my clothes. I'm going to fucking kill him, he growled. I grabbed his hand before he could turn around. He just wanted to say goodbye. We were together for so long, I lied. I didn't know Wyatt too well, but I could tell he was impulsive, especially when it came to matters that concerned me. Believe it or not all girls need a knight and shining armor. I know how to defend myself, I added. He stroked my hair. Let's get you a shower, he said, and I followed him inside. Lucas was playing video games and only glanced up to look at me. Were you crying? No, it's cold outside, I answered weakly. He didn't believe me, but didn't push for more information. He glared at the king. He's here again? My lips formed into a straight line as I glared at Luca for his comment. He smiled sheepishly at me, and I murmured a sorry. Not to me, he frowned as his gaze flashed to Wyatt. I'll try to tolerate you, but if you hurt my sister, you're dead. King or not, Luca's eyes flashed purple and I gasped. He was serious. I'm scared, Wyatt mocked, and I narrowed my eyes at him. He only kissed my temple before going to seat on the couch, next to Luca. Have you guys eaten? I asked. No, they answered in unison. Order Chinese, I hollered, going to the bedroom.